And welcome back to the Prism Podcast. My name is Sydney Lish, but you can call me Sid. After 5 years of mentoring thousands of people as a wellness entrepreneur, I figured it was time to create a one-stop shop for you to find all things business advice, health and wellness, success principles, creating legacy income, tangible tips, motivation, and more. The Prism Podcast captures a full spectrum of all the information you need to actualize your excellence. So let's go. Welcome back to the podcast. It's so good to have you back. Today, I am so excited to be talking about one of my favorite, tried and true exercises. Whether you're new, I'm going to be speaking mostly to my people in network marketing today. Whether you are new to network marketing and you just got introduced to what this incredible profession is, or maybe you have been around for a minute, maybe your business is going how you want, maybe it's not going how you want, or you've been around for forever. And this is a great activity that I'm going to share with every single one of you, where whenever I'm feeling like a little slump or a little blah, this is always a great place for me to come back to really assess my belief level. Because what I've found is in network marketing, if you have the belief, and you'll go through seasons of feeling like you have more belief in yourself and less belief in yourself and no belief in yourself, or all the belief in yourself, but it really all comes down to this one word, belief. And I'm a really big believer that if you don't have belief in all aspects of network marketing and yourself and all these things that I'm going to be talking about today, it's really hard to build this business. It becomes really, really painful. And so why this is great for newbies and oldies is because there's seasons for each of these levels of belief. Maybe something happened in your company and it's kind of lowered your belief a little bit. Maybe something, changed in the comp plan if you're in a company that changes their comp plan a lot. Maybe you're really struggling to believe in yourself or whatever it may be. So I'm going to talk today about how to build a 10 out of 10 belief in the network marketing profession. So again, I still use this to today. If I feel like my belief level is just feeling a little wonky, I come back to this activity and I do this activity. And it really it's like an assessment for me. And it keeps me focused, and it reminds me of why I started. It reminds me of how much I've grown, and it really just keeps me in the game and it keeps me immersed. So if you're looking to build your belief in network marketing or remind yourself that you have a strong ass belief in network marketing, then this is going to be the podcast for you. So what I want you to do is I want you to get out a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a big piece of paper. It could be literally a sticky note. And I want you to write down 1 through 5 on the piece of paper. Okay, I want you to write 1 through 5. And in the number 1 spot, I want you to write product. And I want you to rate yourself out of a 10 on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest always. What is your belief in the product that your company offers or that you're selling? Even if you're not in network marketing, the product that you offer, the service that you offer, what is your belief truly in that product? For me, with the products that I share and sell, I have a 12 out of 10 belief in the products. They changed my life. I lost 45 pounds on our product, and I maintained it for 5 years. I have cleared my skin up on another level utilizing the tools that our products provide. It's absolutely life-changing for me. And these products, I really believe, have helped me with my energy, have helped me with my focus, and they've really helped me optimally function as a human being and as a business owner. So number 1, what is your belief in your product? And if this is a 5 or a 6 or maybe a 2, first of all, we have a problem. Second of all, we can fix the problem. And I'm going to come to that after I give you the rest of these 4 things. Number 2, you're going to write the company. What is your belief in the company? What is your belief in, the people in your company, the culture of the company? What is your belief when you go to events? What do you feel, right? Are you feeling really high vibe, or are you like, this kind of feels icky? right? Where are you at in your belief of the company? Okay, number 3 out of 10. 3 is leadership. And this can mean a lot of different things. Where's your belief in the leadership at a granular level and on a really mass level? Okay, so where's your leadership belief with your upline? Where is the belief that you have in the ownership, in the corporate team, in maybe if you have like a field advisory board where there's top leaders in the company that are, conduits for the field, for the associates or for the distributors, right? What's your belief in those people? What's your belief in, your organization, right? Because they're leading you just as much as you're leading them. They're teaching you things every single day. So where does your belief level lie in leadership, and where does your level lie? Where does your belief lie in the level of your own leadership? We're going to get to that a little bit deeper, but just kind of think about that as well when you take into account the leadership, because this isn't a blame game. And because you're never going to say, oh, my upline's not doing this, I shouldn't be doing this, or they're not doing anything, blah, 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 or corporate's not running events in my area, blah, 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 or they're not fixing my blender, I got to call corporate 9 times to fix it. This is not a blame game. This is just truly, where is your belief in where the company is going and where the leadership and their vision is taking the company? That's really what this is about, and if you're in alignment with that. Okay, the 4th thing is the compensation plan. Out of a 10, where is your belief in the compensation plan and the ability to earn money at many different stages of income within the compensation plan? And again, I'm going to show you guys how to kind of build that belief here in a bit. Okay, so compensation plan. Number 5 is network marketing. Write that down, network marketing, and rate yourself a 1 to 10. And no one's going to see this. I'm not going to have you post this and share this. Just write down honestly and truthfully where you're at. If you really know you're a 4, but you're putting a 6, that's not going to help you in this exercise. So be really radically honest, like where do I actually fall with my belief in the network marketing profession? Because this is usually where people get caught up. This is usually where people are like, 80s, pyramid schemes. My parents told me not to do that company, or whatever it may be. Where is your belief in network marketing? Scale from 1 to 10. And I'm going to have you add number 6, and I'm going to have you write it real big. You're going to write me. Where is your belief level for yourself? And this is the one. It's kind of gets progressively harder to get higher numbers for some people in this activity. So network marketing, a lot of people have, their story. I personally don't. I think network marketing is the best profession on the planet, but some people do come in with those limiting beliefs. But really, it doesn't have anything to do with the network marketing profession for most people, as it really does for their own belief level in themselves within network marketing, or themselves within their business. Okay, so rate yourself on a 1 to 10. What is the belief that you have in you? And furthermore, because we're focused on this business, what is the belief that you have in your ability to be successful in network marketing? That's the real question you get to ask yourself. Because again, it usually doesn't have anything to do with network marketing. Network marketing works if you work it. And the only way that you're going to work it, and work it like Missy Elliott, work it, twerk it, is if you believe in yourself within the company, your ability in yourself to achieve the things you want to achieve. Okay, so number 6 is the bonus, and it's the most important. It's you. Me. What is my belief in me that I can achieve whatever I want within network marketing? And then what I want you to do is you're going to take up all your ratings. You can take an average of them if you're a mathy. I'm not a math geek. I never have been. I like English and art. I'm not a big numbers girl. But take your numbers from each section. And what we're going to do, we're not going to try and get you to a 10 right away. Eventually, you're going to be at a 10 out of 10 in all of these areas. But I'll say all of us fall in and out of this. Even the greatest of greats, the best in the world, fall in and out of a 10, 9, 8, 8, 9, 10, right? There's always going to be little things. Maybe our belief in ourselves is a little bit lower that day. That'll lower us down a little bit. So we got to work on getting it up. So what I want you to do is take 2 or 3 of these sections, the lowest scoring sections, and I want you to commit to raising it a number this week. So if you're a 4 out of 10 belief in yourself, baby, we're going to get it up to a 5. If you really don't believe in the product, probably because you haven't been religiously taking it, we're going to get you from a 6 to a 7 this week. It's not about getting you from a 6 to a 10 in the next day. It's about building your belief over time. What I can say is if you just try and get yourself from a 5 to a 6 in one area, or an 8 to a 9, or a 9 to a 10 in one of these areas this week, and you accomplish that, just by understanding more, or educating yourself more, or doing the work more, you're probably going to raise from more than a 6 to a 7. If you're really putting in some effort to gain confidence in one of these areas, or gain belief in one of these areas, there's gonna be a quantum leap in some of these arenas. So for products, make sure you're taking your product. If it's a service, make sure you're using the service and being a product of that product. I'm a big believer in if you build your body, you build your business. And for me, I'm in a wellness company. If I'm off my game and I haven't been doing my cleanse days as often as I'd like to, you bet your bottom dollar on Monday, I'm gonna do a double cleanse day. I'm going to shed some real inflammation, feel a lot better, and that product score is probably going to go up, right? So you got to be a product of your product, because network marketing is all about alignment. You can align with any company. If you're out of alignment with your product, go get a new product. Go be a part of a company you can align with, because honestly, if you're not, you're just going to be shit. You're not going to be able to sell something you don't believe in network marketing. It's just impossible. And if you can sell it, it's not going to last long, and eventually you're not going to be able to keep it out because it's fake. And people don't want to be around fake people anymore. At least I don't. Okay, for company, how can you raise your belief in a company? Number one thing I can think of, go to a company event. Host your own event. Go to a local meetup with some of the people that live in your area. Do a Zoom call. Be on a team call, right? Build your belief in the company. Educate yourself on the history of the company. This is going to help you. Okay, the third thing, leadership. How can you gain some confidence in the leadership and the belief in the leadership? Get to know the owner's stories. And if you don't resonate with their story and you just don't like them, maybe it's time to reassess. This is about alignment. Again, your confidence and your belief in this industry comes from aligning yourself with the correct company. It really does. And if I wasn't 110,000%, that's not even hypey, I am Isagenix. I love my company. I am obsessed with the culture. I'm obsessed with the leadership, the stories of the leaders, the relatability of the leaders, the products, the compensation plan. I am so convicted in our compensation plan, right? So if you're not in alignment with whatever you're doing, figure it out and either figure a way to align yourself or find something else. Leadership, another thing you can do. If you don't have an upline that's building, my enrolling sponsor is not building. So what do? You go above them and you figure out somebody else in that line that can help you and that wants to help you. There's gonna be somebody. There's gonna be somebody somewhere. And if not, find somebody cross-line. Get on a team call from the company, like one of the corporate run team calls. Get on, get to know people, get to know the people who work the back end of things. Visit your company and do a walkthrough. If you don't believe in the leadership, get to know the stories. And then compensation plan, this is a really easy one. Just go watch. If you have a great comp plan, go watch some other people's comp plans. Go watch other companies' compensation plans. And you're probably going to get real grateful real quick because, first of all, you're going to be so confused looking at some of these compensation plans, most likely, that you're going to be like, I can't even begin to understand that. How does anybody new even earn in that compensation plan because they can't even understand it? It's so confusing. Or you're going to realize how grateful you are because of how simple it now feels to make money in your compensation plan. This was the number one thing where I started to learn the compensation plan, and I was like starting to get it. It took me probably 30 times of my mentor and me and videos, walking through it, drawing out the, residual income, drawing out the upfront bonuses, drawing out the pools. It was so confusing to me. But then when I watched other people's compensation plans, I was like, oh my gosh, it is so much simpler. And it's so much simpler to earn here. There's no levels. Oh my God, this is amazing, right? So watch other people's compensation plans to put it in perspective for you. And then network marketing. How do you build your belief in network marketing? Plug into company-wide events. Go find other podcasters who are in other companies. There's so many resources out there of people in all different arenas and walks of life. All different types of people doing this, getting results. Go watch some of those speakers. YouTube is free. Podcasting is free to listen to. You can have access to anyone. Go listen to Jim Rohn. Go listen to Grant Cardone and Ed Milet, who speak so highly of network marketing that it's crazy. I listen to them and I'm like, these guys are in love with network marketing and they think it is brilliant. So if you don't believe it, go listen to some of the wealthiest and most brilliant minds in the planet right now. If they believe in it, don't you think you can start to build your belief in it? It's not the 70s and 80s anymore, people. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but network marketing truly is one of the most intelligent business models out there. And if you don't believe it, we got to get you there. Go listen to Eric Worre. He has, he has so much free content on YouTube, guys. Whenever I need a little pump up, I go listen to some Eric Worre and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting to work. I love this profession. It's not the best, but it's just better. It's not perfect. I mean, I think it is the best, but it's not perfect, but it's better. Get to that level of belief. Raise yourself up from a 5 to a 6. Listen to a podcast this week. Listen to something each day that you tune into, a speaker that you love, plug into them. And then the last one is yourself, right? Oh man, okay. Those other things are a little easy, but yourself, how do we start to do that? How do we build our belief in ourselves, right? This one is a daily thing. This is waking up in the morning, every morning and saying like, okay, Sid, would you enroll you today? Would you want to be your partner today? I got to enroll myself into myself and build my belief every single day. And I'll tell you guys, I have worked harder in the last 5 years on myself over anything else. Show me a personal development book I have not read yet. Show me a really high-end person that I don't know some of their teachings and lessons. Like, go get to work on the personal stuff. Journal every day. Feel gratitude. Tune into your gratitude every day. If you pray, pray every day. If you meditate, meditate every day. Read books. Grow your knowledge. And then the last thing, you guys, like you can do this in so many ways. Again, there's free resources all over. Go look up some of the best minds. Tony Robbins, again, Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, Mel Robbins, Brendon Burchard, Richard Branson. You can listen to people who aren't even alive anymore. Again, Jim Rohn. Listen to Les Brown, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan. Listen to what they have to say. Go take that and apply it to your life. That's the key. Take this knowledge that you learn. Take this, deep trauma work that maybe you're doing in therapy. Go apply it into your life. Invest in yourself. Invest into books. Invest into courses. Go to courses with people. Start personal development. Start to hang around better people. That is going to naturally build your belief in yourself. But the way that you really solidify it is not just by talking the talk, but by walking the walk and applying these things into your life and getting in massive action. If you just take all this knowledge and you don't do anything with it, you're going to feel worse than before because you know that you can do it, but you're not doing it, therefore you don't believe that you can do it. So the way to really instill belief in yourself, especially in network marketing, is by doing the do. By reaching out to people, by building new connections, by presenting at events, by hosting events, by training your team, by getting in front of the room if you can. Grab that mic, baby. By messing up, by falling on your face, by getting no's, by getting rejections, by going to a coffee meeting and having it not work out so well, by tripping on your face and feeling willing to be bad enough long enough until you can get good enough. That's what you got to do. You got to take these lessons, take this belief from all these other areas, and to increase yourself, you got to learn, and then you got to apply it over and over and over and over, persistently, consistently. Discipline yourself. Discipline yourself to grow yourself. Because until you do that, in network marketing, we can only earn to the level that we have grown ourselves. We can only attract to the level that we are ourselves. So if you're attracting duds into your business, maybe you need to look in the mirror. And if you're not making any money or your income keeps going down every year, it might be time to look in the mirror and say, have I grown myself in the last couple of years? Oh, I haven't been. I've been slacking on my morning routine. My income's going down. Maybe there's a correlation causation type of thing going on there. I don't know. Right? So really take into account and audit your life. Audit yourself. Audit where you've been slacking, where you've been disciplined, and stay committed to your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. That's the last thing I have to say on this practice. If you say you're going to do something and do it, your belief level goes up in yourself. So even if you don't know everything, you don't collect all this knowledge, if you say, I'm going to do my workout today, and you do it versus not doing it, don't you think that would build a little bit of belief in yourself? It's congruency. It's alignment. Everything has to affect everything. Everything we do affects everything else, and how we do anything is how we do everything. So if you can really focus, you guys, this week and every week moving forward on taking this little sticky note or this piece of paper with these 6 topics, 5 with the bonus, and move each one of those up every week just by 1. And even if you just focus on 1 each week, products this week. Next week we're doing compensation plan because that's a low one. And you just focus on how can I raise a little bit of my belief this week each and every day? How can I learn a little bit? What can I do to improve and increase each of these things just a little bit? And the compound effect takes place. And soon, in 5, 10, 15 weeks, you're going to be looking back and you're going to be like, whoa, I just moved from a 4 to a 9 on everything. You don't think your income's going to go up? Call me if it doesn't. I would be shocked. So this is my activity. If you're new, if you're not new, try this out. Take an audit of where you're at in your belief. And I promise you guys, if you do this, whether you're in network marketing or not, you are going to be happier. You're going to be in congruency. You're going to be in alignment over time. And I love to do this practice. So again, thank you all so much for listening to this episode. If you liked it, give it a share. Make sure if you can to leave a review. I would really, really appreciate it so that I know that you're enjoying the content. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Prism podcast episode this week. It means so much that you got to the end of this episode. I want to acknowledge you for tuning in to grow yourself every single week. So if you loved this episode, leave a rating and a review. Please subscribe so that I know that you're loving this content, and I will see you next week.